Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the texturing now. Before I do the first texture, I'm going to put the colour on. I want this to be the bluey kind of greeny colours. I might add a little bit of red. Red and blue would make purple. So what I'm going to do first is cover the piece with the royal blue first. I usually work from a darker to a lighter colour. Don't be shy with this. A lot of people kind of keep on rubbing it until it's dry. We want nice, even, wet cover over there. You see how that's starting to dry? That isn't deep enough. There we go, that's better. There we go, get nice, deep, even coverage on that. Then that's a fabulous bit of grain. Now we're going to texture through it. So it dries very quickly. That's the royal blue. The texturing tool, the Merlin 2. Do not do it square on like that. If you do it square on, the tooth is too long and it tends to kick off the back of the tooth and kick the piece off and you don't get a nice clean cut. What we're going to do is put the tool at about 45-degree angle. Then you get the clearance and we're just simply going to traverse across the surface. Now then, the faster you go, the more of a spiral you're going to get. That is dictated by the speed as well. You're going to have to play with this to find out what it'll do. It's feed and speed. The faster it's going and the faster you traverse across, you're going to get more of a spiral. The slower it's going, the lesser a spiral. So I tend to do this between 200 and 300. And that will change the pattern and the spiral effect you get on there. Okay, so right foot forward, left foot back, that makes a huge difference. If you do it the other way around, you'll lose your balance when you come to here. So right foot forward, left foot back, and we're just going to make a pass across the surface here. That freaking fly. Okay, so switch it on. About 45 degrees. We're going to do this on the fastest speed. So we'll turn that up. We're going to stop that and have a look. It's slow. Okay, that's fine. It's not white enough though. I need to go over it again. I want more of the white here, so I'll see the next colour. Okay. Be careful when you get to this edge to pull the cutter off that way. Don't go over the edge. If you go over the edge, you'll really tear the edge and destroy it. So let's just switch that off and have a look. That's much better, much better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the turquoise. Sorry, it's not turquoise, it's the teal blue, and I'm going to cover this with the teal blue. If you find there's a lot of excess fibres on there, there's nothing stopping you getting a brush here. Just trailing that over the surface. That's a brass brush. That will take off any loose fibres. Turn it at a higher speed to do that. Okay? Yeah, that's lovely. So now, the teal blue. And what we're going to do is get this down into the wood there. Excellent. We're just stippling it on. You don't want to wipe it on. If you wipe it on, you're gonna mix the two colours, and we don't. We want that definition between the two. So we'll be quite vigilant about this and give it a good coat. Okay, so now you can see I've finished putting that teal blue on. What we're going to do now is cut through it again. Now then, the more you cut through it, the more you're going to see the next colour. You're going to have to decide how much to cut this back into the white to decide what colour you get next. The other thing is I'm using colours that work with each other. We've got the royal blue, the teal blue. I'm gonna cut this back, add a little bit of red, and then I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. The red mixes with the blue and it makes purple, and the yellow will mix with the red and make orange. So all of those colours, the other thing is yellow and blue would make green. So all those colours actually work with each other. So we're going to cut through that again. Let's turn this on. I'm going to go to a little bit faster this time. I'm going to go to about 300. Let's just stop that and have a look. Okay, there's a little bit of white revealed there. I'm just going to put a touch of red, a little bit of paper towel here. I'm just going to put some hints of red in those white areas. I don't want to do too much, and I don't want to take away from the blues. So just a hint of red in there. Now the other thing we can do if we want to spread those colours is at the very end we can spray it with alcohol. Right, so we've got some nice kind of red coming through there. We'll cut back through this again, and then we're going to put some yellow on. Take the red through to here. Now depending on what the colours look like at the end, we may just accentuate the middle and get rid of the hole with a little bit of gold leaf. You can see there's a slight spiral there, so I'm kind of following the spiral marks. That should be fine. Okay, so I'm just going to set up and we'll make the next pass. See you in just a tick.